Gaffer, disappointing result. What did you think to the game this afternoon?
We weren't very good today. No bones about that. So credit to Chesterfield, they had a little bit more sharpness to their work. They're on the front foot, a lot better than we were. Very much like we were in midweek in terms of playing against Sunderland, where we were in the ascendancy and on the front foot, anticipating things. Well, that's what Chesterfield did to us today. So it's a wake-up call. We know we need to be better than that. We have to match clearly physicality of some teams. When teams are pressing us and trying to make it awkward for us, then we've got to be ready for that, and don't be surprised by it. I think today, maybe initially we possibly thought it was going to be an easier day than the other night, but it's never the case. Every game is different. You've got to take it on its own merits.
Is there a bit of naivety, do you think, perhaps in that sense, where we started the game potentially thinking it was going to be easier than it was?
Possibly, as I said, but you've got to very quickly think on your feet when you're playing against decent opposition. So you've got to work out, it's always a numbers game. You've got to work out where you're in the ascendancy in terms of numbers. So many times in midfield we could have obviously released Jamie Walker in good areas and good spaces, just where we didn't really see it, and that's when we've got to be tactically aware and understand where the space is and where we can play. As it was, we got a little bit pegged in, passing wasn't quick enough. As a result, they were able to press quite well, and we just got to, on occasions, have that balance to our player where, yes, we want to play and we will play, but if there's a time and a place to go a little bit longer and take the press out of it, that's what we do as well. So we didn't quite get the balance right today.
I guess lessons to learn, particularly in pre-season, but that's not, a disaster in a sense, is what the tests are put in front of us for.
No, but I'm disappointed because I wanted a little bit of continuity in terms of the level of performance. We've had two good performances, two good results, and today just dropped a little bit. So if we're going to be successful this year, we need to be consistent in the level that we produce week in, week out. Today we just dropped a little bit. So that's not what I wanted to see today. I touched on it before the game as well, but we need to be better than what we showed. That level of consistency will enable us to have a good season.
1 week until the season starts, I guess good to get more faces back out there on the field. We see Liam Rideout and others back to
Yeah, we took the opportunity. It's important to get everybody available, the ones that we can get back, and the more options I have, the better. It's an important week for us now. We've got a couple of games during the midweek, just practice games, and that will help me, obviously, with a view to next weekend.
You said after the Sunderland game, do we feel ourselves getting more ready for the season? I guess perhaps a little bit of a hit in sense today, but do we feel ourselves still getting better and getting ready towards that day?
Well, there's some elements of our play, obviously, that I'm pleased enough with, but as an overall performance, that was the disappointment today, and we need to be able to bang results out, bang performances out, and make sure that we're consistent in terms of our level that we're hitting. And we certainly dropped markedly from our level in midweek, which is where, unfortunately, we need to improve.